And so I guess my last question is, what's your dream in like the culinary world? Do you have a? I'm not gonna say a dream restaurant to work at because we don't always want to work in a Michelin starred environment. So a dream food, a dream restaurant to go to, something like that.
It's about to take a little bit of your time. So my dream overall is to have, I guess, to be a restaurateur.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like 4 restaurants already in mind
Mm-hmm.
that I've already kind of put into motion a business plan for each one of them, which says a lot, but all of them different scales. You have one that's your regular family style restaurant. Anybody can come in and eat.
Mm-hmm.
Casual upscale, then more fine dining. And even a food truck. The food truck concept is one we're starting with first. Hopefully we'll have that going within the next year and a half, 2 years. But the restaurants, including the food truck, 5 in my mind, and not work at any of them. I know that sounds like
No, that's the goal, right? You get to chill. You've been working your whole life, man.
And that's like, I want to open doors for other people.
Mm-hmm.
The way that Jamie introduced me to food and got me cooking, and I ended up becoming an executive chef at 2 other restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the same thing for somebody else. So whether it be the low end or the high end,
Mm-hmm.
I still want to create jobs and opportunities for people within the culinary world. That doesn't require that crazy headache everyone feel like it has to evolve around.
Yeah.
It's like it's always some kind of something going on. You got you're so stressed out, I got to turn to something else or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to create a semi-healthy work environment where people don't feel like it's a drain or drag to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Something where people can come in, stuff is going to be changing, not constantly, but enough to keep them interested in what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff doesn't stay the same. People don't get complacent. Keep people on their toes. Most of the time, they'll do all right.
Yeah.
Outside of the 5 restaurants, also the dream is having a food pantry or food drive, so we can give back to the communities. Wherever I have a restaurant at, I want to have something in each city to give to the community, because the community is what's keeping, in my mind, the community would be what's keeping your restaurant alive. Outside of like the fine dining stuff, because then you know you're going to have a lot of tourists coming, which is why I'm not really huge on fine dining and very upscale restaurants, just because you're relying on people that's not in your area to come to your area to keep your restaurant alive. But yeah, food pantries, restaurants. We're also in the process of doing a farm or having a farm. So that way, even if none of this happens, I'm happy. I would be a happy man if I can get one restaurant and have my full farm the way I intended, or my wife and I intend. So that farm is going to have, obviously, vegetation. We're also planning to do cows, goats, chicken, duck, pig. So we'll have some of everything there. And the goal is to do enough where we can provide our own. So for our restaurant that we open, all of our proteins could be sourced at our farm. Obviously, we wouldn't go crazy. If we're doing like chicken sandwiches, we would have to process a lot of chicken.
Yeah, whole bunch.
But when it comes to specials and things like that, or steaks, if we know we got 6 cows on the lot, we know that 1 cow is going to last you a lot or give you a decent amount of meat. So you got different cuts of steak you can run as well. But that, yeah, restaurants, farm, pantries. As far as culinary, that's as far as it goes. Just creating different opportunities for people, giving people guidance. I would like to do some kind of program with culinary as far as teaching people how to cook, more so young people. Nothing against older people, but there's just some.
You can Sometimes the taste buds are a little different.
young people, some of them just weren't raised with that background or that knowledge. Most people are raised out of a ramen bag or a cereal box.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I was not fully raised out of a ramen bag or cereal
I
box.
wasn't either.
I definitely ate my fair share of ramen and cereal, but at the same time, I had family around me that knew how to cook and taught me how to cook. So I want to provide that for other people. Most of my journey is more so trying to be about giving back, even though I truly don't feel like much was given. Other than by God, I don't feel like much was given.
Yeah.
But I want to give that to somebody else. That feeling that I didn't get of having that mentorship or that guidance, I want to be able to give it back